Donors, you know, business people support people on the basis of what they stand to benefit from those people. So when they see the EFF as being, one of the possible government in this or that, they come and tell you all manner of things, how they support you, how they do. When you experience a slight decline, they disappear. Or, it looks like this man will never come back because these people are not going to become anything. But those are possibly the corrupt ones who align with the EFF on the basis of what they want to get. Then you've got business people who fund the EFF who want to control your life, not even EFF. They want to choose curtains for your house. My wife chooses very nice curtains. Let's ask her to go and choose curtains for your house. But I've got a wife. What is she going to say? I bring some wife to come and choose curtains. And then, if they can't find a way in controlling your life, then they leave. They disappear. They leave you. Then you've got genuine business people who support, who are like, we are into this mission. One of the business people said to me, these people who just disrupted EFF, they don't know how much they are hating us because this is a generational mission. Like, we're part of this. We are not politicians, but we're looking up to this day. And then when we start to do the things he's doing, we don't have any other way to go now. So you can hear this man just loves EFF and wants to see it succeed and all of that. And when you check, he doesn't do any work with the EFF or any municipality. They do their own things wherever they do their thing. So, and then you've got those who are scared to be victimized. Scared to be victimized because they trade with the state. There's no one, by the way, who doesn't trade with the state. The biggest partner of business is the state. Even Johan Rupert does business with the state. That's why he wants IPPs and power purchase agreement from the state. So there's no even the Oppenheimers do business with the state because they must get their mining license from the state. So these ones who support us are just small fishes, Shem, who are doing business with the state. And then if they are caught, they get victimized. I mean, there was a long list that was read in public about business people who are doing business in Gauteng who attended the EFF dinner. Trying to intimidate people by virtue of their association. The Political Party Funding Act was enacted by the Oppenheimer family. Yes. It was sponsored by them. They said, let's impose a minimum requirement for political parties to receive funding from private individuals. And then anyone who gives 100,000 must be declared, with an intention that anyone who gives 100,000 to the EFF is going to be targeted by SARS, by all manner of things, and gets destroyed. But they knew they were going to give as many millions as possible and nothing will happen to them. I don't think the Oppenheimer family pays tax. I'm telling you, who in SARS is going to make them pay tax? Because they will fire you the following day. I don't think they pay tax. But because you have access to ask anyone questions, and which must be a parliamentary questions, TG, we must ask the SARS, does the Oppenheimer family, their trusts and everything, pay tax? SARS is going to say, we can't disclose such information, which is good, but once they receive that letter, they know, yes, it looks like we're about to be exposed that these people don't pay tax. They're so in charge of everything. Everything. There is a woman here in Sandton, I don't know, I forgot her name, a white lady. Is a founder of Mmusi Maimane. She owns that hotel called Hilton Hotel in Sandton. It's now called what? That hotel. NH. She's the biggest funder. She even went to people who support the EFF to ask them to put their money on Mmusi Maimane. That's how much she believes in him. She put so much money in Mmusi Maimane and got 2 seats. It must be expensive, man, to be a member of parliament. The money that Mmusi was given, he will never receive it back in terms of his own salary and the party funding from IEC, from legislature. By the time 5 years finish, he will still have not collected the money they gave him, those people. That's how much that thing was useless. That party which was formed and never qualified to get 1,000 signatures. Change. You never speak about it. Change got 30 million. Yes. By the bosses of South Africa. And they know no one can question them. Why do you give a non-existing political party 30 million? Now that this party has not registered, how are you going to recover that money? The party is not registered. 35 million. 35 million. The party is not registered. What did they do with that money? It was pure money laundering. Yeah. Pure money laundering. No one is investigating that. No SARS is investigating that. They are all looking at who's funding the EFF. When we do financial declarations, we say we have nothing to declare. Action SA is the first one, loudmouth. Yeah, it's under declaring. Look at their events. Hey, my guy, we are very calculative. We say to our people, don't donate more than 100,000. Donate 99,000. So that we don't have to disclose you to these fools who are targeting us. And you can't say we're doing anything illegal. It's not illegal, it's a law. If they say you must drive 120 and you find me driving 110, you can't give me a ticket and say, yes, 120, yes, 120. You are breaking the law. We're not breaking any law. We are outmaneuvering the system which seeks to undermine us. We are better at their game. Renor fair 99,000. If we only 200,000, if Hawola are fair 99,000, Ola are donated. That's it. We're fighting with Political Funding Act. If these people were really for democracy, which analysts will say no, but this is for democracy, people must be held accountable for who finances them and all of that. Why are we not telling these people if it's for democracy? Why are they not taking this 35 million of change, 15 million of Mmusi Maimane, 250 million of DA, this 350 million of ANC? Take all of it and go and put it in a political party. Multi-party democracy fund. Democracy fund of the IEC. There's a party democracy fund of the IEC. So that if you are not buying votes and you are not politically aligned and you pretend to be supporting democracy, take your money and go and put it in the solidarity fund of the IEC. Then the IEC will distribute that money proportionally. They will never do it because they don't believe in the political funding act, party funding act. They don't believe in that act. That's why they don't take money to the IEC. Don't give the EFF money. Don't give anyone money. Give it to the IEC. IEC has got the best systems to distribute that money. My money is going to go to the EFF. But the problem is that the EFF is part of democratic institutions of South Africa. Our democracy is a multi-party democracy. You may not like it, but it is what it is. It will never change. So that thing is a fraud. It's a fraud engineered by white monopoly capital to undermine the parties that they don't want to succeed. So EFF has to survive through creative means that will not compromise it, to raise the funds. And we must never be a burden of some business people who think that they can belittle you, they can control your life. If you have a mqimbi at home, you don't call them, it's a big problem. If you are building a house, you don't tell them, it's a big problem. If you have a birthday of your husband, you don't tell, they want to be controlling your life and doing all manner of things. They don't like independent people. I once met a business person, and anyway, I knew business people speak a lot. So when I went there, this guy wants to address me like Zuma was addressing those people when they were trying to collapse the EFF. For a very long time, but I was so patient, I listened. When he finishes, then I started speaking. Rich guy, rich, monies. He interjects me, and I knew, see, this is people of money. I mean, he spoke throughout. I'm just responding. 2 minutes into my response, he's already interjecting me. Then I stopped, and then he spoke another more minutes. Then it was my turn to respond. He interjected me. For sure, he was seeing me. Of course, we were meeting for the first time. He didn't know the character. He thought this character is just for TV. When he interjected me for the second time, I said, I'm talking, Mmusi. I'm talking. I'm not here to listen to you. I'm talking. You spoke, I speak. We respect each other like that. I saw him for the last time that day. There was never a follow-up because he wanted to treat me the way they treat these ANC politicians. They can call you to their houses to come take pictures with their children. Yeah. They can tell you, no, bring the family, must eat samosa. What? You eat even things you don't eat because we are tambelage and jeute. Maybe we told us something. Thank you.